So the other day I made a video saying that there is enough houses in the world to house everybody. There's no reason why people should be sleeping on the streets. The people sleeping on the streets is because they don't know or they don't have connection to people that have empty houses. There are a lot of mansions that are empty. Lots of mansions are empty. Somebody will build mansion complete and lock it.
Okay. Another part of Bua Estate. Allah is over. Another part of Bua Estate. Empty houses. Wow. Allah is over.
Free houses.
Empty street.
And everywhere is neat.
Subhanallah.
Yes. So now, are you guys going to take my video serious again? When I drop update, you need to know that it's confirmed update I'm dropping. That there are houses that are empty. The next one I said is that there is money. There is money. Somebody was saying if you print money, this, that, let me show you. I said there is free money. You are the one that is broke. You are the one that is broke. It's not the whole world. I said it and some people were arguing in the comment. Look at this. The Minister of Finance. Do you understand the country's economy more than the Minister of Finance? He said the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of Economy, Mr. Wale Edun, has said that 22.7 trillion naira was printed by the Central Bank of Nigeria through ways and means overdraft for the federal government from 2015 to 2023 under the former President Muhammad Buhari threw the country into current inflation. So there's inflation now, right? Okay. And I was saying in that video that you are the one having inflation. It's not everywhere. There are still people in this country who are not feeling the inflation. And it's not just about Nigeria. There are many countries going through inflation now, even the US. All right? And I was saying that the inflation is for poor people. People will get money. This 22 trillion, where do you think it went to? Some people have it. Some people have money and buried it on the ground. Money day. Some of these empty houses I showed you, if you go in there now and dig the ground, you will see money that was buried in iron safe. We have seen it happening. Wait, let me show you. So look at this. It says Nigerians Anti-Corruption Unit finds $43 million cash in a Lagos apartment. One apartment. We know that during that period they found many, but this is just one. I'm dropping evidence for those that are asking me for receipts. Say Nigerians Anti-Corruption Agency discovered $43 million in cash. This is the latest, which is they have been finding many. Look at money. Is this not your lifetime salary? If you work for 300 years, is this not the money you watch? Somebody has money to the extent that they can no longer keep it in banks. So what do? They bury it. And you are broke. How much is your salary? I was saying that there is no reason for you to be earning low salary. Low salary is for people that have not watched this video and don't know what's up. There's no reason on earth why you are earning small money. There's no reason. There's no law that says you have to earn small money. There's no law that says you have to work till the end of the month before you receive the result of your work. It's societal conditioning. You've been conditioned to wait. It starts from school. School conditions you to wait till the end of the semester before you can take exam. Then you get into the next semester and go halfway before you get the result of the previous one. That's the mentality you are carrying as an adult into work. You work for 1 month before you see salary. Who told you that's the way you're going to get rich? There's no rich man that earns salary. Wake up. Wake up. That's not how you're going to get out of your financial predicament. If you can understand what I'm saying, you can read and write. You have enough knowledge to get out of financial quagmire. I'm talking about chaos. Your financial chaos. You can get out of it. Clear your head. Money day. Money day. Now you don't just day your account. It's not in your account, but there is money. As your company is paying you low salary, there's another company you can work for that will pay you high salary for the same job, the same skill set. Your problem is connection. You have not found the company. You are waiting for you to start having issue in your current job before you start looking for another job. Alarm no reach your side. Alarm no reach your side. If you die today, they will replace you tomorrow. We saw what happened in Access Bank. Their CEO, one of the smartest gentlemen that have ever come out of Nigeria. He was building a university. He is rich. He died. Boom, they don't replace him. They put your assistant to replace you immediately. So why are you waiting on a low salary job for you to start having issues before you now start asking people that you are looking for? Start now. Till you get to a comfortable income position, then you can have some relaxation. You know what I'm saying? If your income is low, you don't relax. You get what I'm saying? You don't open your mind. There's an entire world to go to. So thinking that that company you're working with or that your current source of income is the only source of income is myopic. It's myopic. You are short-sighted. You can't see beyond your nose. Wake up. Money day in this life. And I was saying that the central bank of any country you are in now can wake up and print trillions. I said it in that video. People were doubting. I've blocked many people for stupidity. Some people come to my comments and they start arguing nonsense stuff instead of sitting down to think about what I'm saying. Somebody was telling me it's going to cause inflation. He was saying that the country cannot just print money. If they print it, it's going to cause inflation. But we saw the finance minister saying that, yes, that's what caused inflation. There's no law stopping any country from printing anything. It shock you. Let me explain some basic economics. Even people that went to economic school did not understand economics. That's why many of them are broke. They don't understand how money works. In the olden days, it was difficult to print money because they didn't have printers. I'm talking about hundreds of years ago, from 100 years ago. There was no printer to print paper money. So what they use as money is something that people can't easily get. For instance, gold. All right. So there's always a limited number of gold in any country. So that gives gold value. So if a country wants to become rich, what do? They have to go and take other people's gold. That's war for you. That's war, period. All right. They assemble their soldiers and they go. But for them to assemble men, hundreds of thousands of men who will be ready to sacrifice their life in the name of war, you have to pay the men salaries. It has to be worth it for them. The ones surviving have to be able to send things home for their wives and children. That's how men go to war. If you don't pay your soldiers, they can't go to war. So how do they pay them? They find something to pay them with. First of all, to be able to financially entice the soldiers to go. When you hear all this, Paul, when Saul took his army to the Philistines or the Caesar went to war, they had to pay the soldiers' salaries. So first of all, they have to tax the citizens of the country. They take from the gold that is already existing within the country. They will send soldiers from street to street, taxing every house, levy. When they bring all this gold, even from earrings and everything, now they have enough gold to pay the soldiers to entice them to go to war. When they go to war, they will now gather all the gold in that other country and use it to pay more salaries of the soldiers and bring more home and use it in their economic trade to make more money and make their empire flourish. You see where the thing is going? But then as printers and money printing became, we now developed better technology to print money. Countries started packing this gold underground. Any powerful country, any war power country you go to now, you see that they have underground where they pack this gold, just in case. Now they have packed this gold, they started printing paper to distribute to the citizens. Telling citizens, you no longer need gold. Don't worry about gold. Take this paper. This paper is reflecting the number of gold we have in our basement. So if they have a gold worth 1 trillion naira, they'll print 1 trillion naira paper to distribute to the citizens. But after some time, they realize that citizens don't really know how much gold is on the ground. So they say, we can print any amount of paper we want. That is how inflation started. In the olden days, for inflation to start, too much gold has to come into the country. Like when Mansa Musa did it. Mansa Musa was traveling from Mali, Ghana to Mecca. He wanted to do a pilgrimage. He assembled over 120,000 soldiers to protect him as the king. And then he had to carry enough gold to pay the soldiers and the servants and pay his way through each country so that they will not fight him. So the gold he carried and passed all those countries he passed, selling gold for security and everything and buying food. There was too much gold in the country that their economies collapsed to the point that economies of neighboring countries started collapsing. So now they are printing papers without matching with any other reserve. That's where we are now. Why are you broke? There's enough paper.